I think acquired identity will affect the impact on in my residential stay because I have a very friendly personality, which makes me to take initiative and talk with my apartment mate, and then and make friends with them and get to know about them. So in this residential stay, I'm looking forward to know more about their life, like where are they from, like how which secondary school are they from, how's their life in TP and all that stuff.
I think age will most impact on my residential stay with my apartment group members. Because I'm 20 this year, I think I will be the oldest among my apartment group members, and most of them should be 18 this year. I scared that we don't have much common topics due to the difference in ages. For example, they may like the K-pop stars that I'm not really interested in. I'm looking forward to know about their interests and share our experience together. And also we can discuss about our homework because we are in the same course.
That I require a personality of being a friendly person, so I don't actually look at someone's identity before I actually approach them, because if I find it actually necessary to approach someone, I would just approach them lah. So like considering we are going to be housemates for a week, then I just took the initiative too. And then when I first met them, of course I had some assumptions of my own, and I believe that one of them was a Singaporean and the other one was a foreigner, because not foreigner lah, but was from China because of their accents. And then for the second question, my mode of interactions, like every other interactions, how we actually start discussing is always like of a common topic. So like I believe with like us having the same course, that can be like our first proper interaction with each other.
Hello, I'm Ziyan. I think the identity of nationality will impact the most of my residential stay. I'm from China and most probably I will stay with Singaporean. This is because we used to have different habits at home, which may cause like conflict with my flatmates. Like for example, my parents always like remind me not to wash my hair every day. But I think most of the Singaporean will wash their hair every day and most probably twice a day. So I think we might have some conflict if we stay together because we have different habits. I'm looking forward to break out my shell to communicate and exchanging culture and information with my flatmates. I think that will be interesting when we interacting with each other and like we can find out the similarity and difference between us.
Three other people were staying with me. One was my classmate, and other two was my coursemate. Other two were my course-mates. My course-mates were quite quiet people, so my extrovert personality was different from them. And my classmate and I have a different family upbringing, and so we had different lifestyles. Like I was trained to sleep early, and my classmate often sleep quite late. Despite the differences in personality and lifestyles, we were still able to get along and have fun together.
Religious identity is the most different identity from my flatmates. I'm a free thinker, but the rest are Muslim or Buddhist. One time we went for dinner, we ate mala, and I want to order beef, but one of my flatmates is Buddhist who cannot eat beef, and the others are Muslim who cannot eat pork, so we ordered chicken instead. During the residential stay, we do not have conflicts because we understand and respect other different identities. Being a free thinker, I felt that I should know more about the restriction of different religions so that I will not offend them unconsciously.
So after our 5 days 4 nights in this residential stay, I realized that like honestly our nationality, our race, all is like it's not a big issue. All it takes is for us to keep an open mind and for us to like focus on the idea that we do have our differences. And like one major differences can be because of maybe for me I'm a Muslim, so like I cannot eat pork. So like my housemates are actually very considerate and they respect my space and I respect their space also. And other than that, I'm just glad that despite our differences, there was no conflict that emerged from this stay together.
Hello, I'm Ziyan. Now I'm doing my post-residential stay reflection. The most difference identity between me and my flatmate will be our ages. All of us born in different years, and I am the eldest among four of us. So I think we may have like communication problems because we may have like different way to communicate and talk to each other. However, luckily we don't have any conflicts during these few days. And I think this most probably because of our personality. All my flatmates are nice and friendly. We can accept the differences between each other, and we can find many common topics to discuss about. Like you got post. So I love to chit-chatting with my flatmates, like although we might have like different perspectives and opinions about the same issues, we can always listen to each other patiently and understand in each other's shoes. So I'm glad that I meet all those wonderful people during this few days, and thank you.